let's do it.
We'll take our shoes off too.
You will be taking your shoes off, yes. Yep. All right, guys. So today's exercise science topic is about feet. Okay. So for you guys listening at home, you guys streaming live, if you guys want to interact, all you will need is some type of ball. You can use a tennis ball, golf ball, lacrosse ball, anything like that. You guys need one. Oh, and there we go. Perfect. All right. So what we have here is a basic diagram of your foot. Again, very basic. Not complex at all. Okay, this is the most plain version of a foot that you can need as far as being detailed on a drawing of a foot. I am not that skilled as an artist. Okay, so basically what you have here is a disproportionate toes besides that. I did the foot first and it was going good, and then the toes not so well. So what you see here is you have a couple different areas of the foot. Through your yellow is your fascia, okay, your plantar fascia. And that's what a lot of people have problems with. Okay, on the sides here, and also underneath your fascia, you're going to have your foot muscles. Okay, a couple different sides. You have the inner side. They call that the inner longitudinal arch. That's going to be right here, and your outer side here, and your top arch right here in the front. On the bottom here, your hip bone is called your calcaneus. Okay, so what's connected with that? That's where your fascia will connect. Okay, and your muscles will connect, allowing your foot to pull your toes in and contract your foot and relax it. Okay, we're not going to talk too much today about arches, but some of the causes of foot pain, people have foot pain a lot. They ask me, hey Jerry, my foot's hurting. A lot of the causes of that are your walking gait, your tendency to how you walk. If you walk flat-footed, turn your feet in, turn your feet out. A lot of different causes for that. High arch or flat feet. If you're on your feet for long periods of time, that also has a tendency to tighten those muscles up. Basically, the pain is caused from this being very tight. Okay, improper shoes. You'll hear that a lot. That's why it's very expensive to go get your feet fitted, but it does work. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later as far as shoes go. Also, a cause of foot pain can actually be tight calf muscles and tight Achilles. So all through here, if this is tight, that can actually pull up and cause some pain. Okay? So what I'm going to do today is a little interactive drill with the ball, and this is going to show you guys a nice relaxation drill to help your feet. It's also going to show us how fascia is connected throughout our whole body. So fascia, I spoke on it a little bit before. Fascia is the connective tissue, okay, and it connects basically everything in our body together. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to prove that to you guys now. Okay, so what I want you to do is go ahead and everybody's going to stand up. And we're going to have our shoes off. Okay, so first drill I'm going to have you guys do, okay, is I'm going to have you simply just reach down and touch your toes. Okay, now I want you to note where your hands are at, how far down you can reach. Okay, so we got toes, 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 little low toes. Okay, so everyone have a good mental note on where they're at, right? Yes? Okay, so come on up. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to roll our feet, okay? And after we roll our feet, we're going to test this theory, okay? So, now you're interested. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this ball, we're going to hit all of these planes here, okay? So you have the inner longitudinal arch, okay? That's going to be on the inside foot. You can see this black line here. Everybody see that? So this line here, we're going to create a triangle. So this is our line here on the inside. Yes, see that? Okay, and then we're going to hit our top line here. Okay, everyone sees that. And then we're going to go down the outside of our foot. Okay, so everyone can see that triangle there? All right, so let's go ahead and start that. Go ahead and set the ball down. Okay, we're going to work through that triangle. Now, what you're going to feel immediately probably is, ow, that kind of hurts. Okay, so when you feel spots of tension, okay, that is typically where fascia is knotted up or muscles are super tight. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, when we feel that knot, we're going to stop and we're going to apply more pressure. Okay, so the pressure should be around a 7 pain level. We'll call it a 7. Maybe even an 8. We don't want to go up to a 10. If it's a 10, back it off. Too much. Okay, and what we're doing is we're releasing this fascia. Okay, so go ahead and work through that triangle. Again, you're just going to work up and down through that triangle, applying good amounts of pressure. When you feel pain, you're going to stop. 5 deep breaths. Okay, 5 full deep breaths. Everybody got that? Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes to work through this side. We're going to switch in 3 minutes. We're going to go to the other side. Okay? Deep press, continue to work. So you are trying to actually find these knots. You're trying to make this painful. That make sense? All right, for those viewers at home, you guys are watching, I'm going to kind of show you on my foot here, or on my shoe, the area you should be working. Again, the triangle is going to start here at the bottom, okay? On your heel bone, you're going to work all the way up the inside, right up to the bottom pads underneath your toes. You're going to work across that top line here, and work down the outside line here, okay? We're going to go 3 minutes on each side. How are we feeling, guys? Painful? The other foot? Yeah, we haven't even started the other foot.
It's the bad one.
Again, you guys can see a lot of rolling. Rolling is good, but remember, we have to apply pressure. So rolling over top of this fascia, rolling over top of the muscle is not going to release it, okay? It will not release it, okay? So you have got to apply that pressure. Now, some of you guys will notice that maybe your feet are a little tougher, a little stronger. You guys can use something harder, a golf ball, lacrosse ball, something like that, but that is going to dig it more. If you guys are like, this is painful, stay away from the harder stuff, okay? That could be something a little bit further down the line that we can work on. Just another 60 seconds here. Continue on that same foot. Finish it up. Top of the foot?
Yeah.
On the, up here? On top? Yep. Yep.
Does it matter where your pain is? I mean, does it mean something different?
Again, it could be related to a lot of things. Typically, personal, what you do in your daily life, habitual habits, the way you walk. It could be the way you get up and down the stairs. Lots of different things can cause where this pain is. Let's go ahead and switch feet, guys. Go ahead and go to the other foot if you haven't already. And so as you guys are doing this, continue to do this. I'll continue on. Another thing what we want to talk about now is preventative measures. Okay, how do we make this not happen? So a lot of you guys right now that are here, I haven't heard you really complain and say, hey, this is awesome, this is what I wanted, my feet hurt. But you're all are doing this and you're like, wow, my feet are hurt now, they're tight. Okay, so this is a preventative measure for you guys. If you do not have foot pain yet, okay, and you have a lot of pain in your foot, there's a decent chance that it will come on at some point in your life. Okay, this is a very good preventative measure. And again, afterward, you guys are going to feel the difference on how good it feels. Okay, if you guys do have foot pain currently, this is a necessity. Okay, you guys should be doing this 4 days of the week, probably twice a day. Okay, spend 15 minutes on it. Okay, so some preventative measures. I would say this is great. Okay, this is awesome. This is number one here. I know a lot of therapists will recommend frozen water bottles, rolling pins, anything like that you can get on that area and roll it will work. Okay, again, we're just trying to isolate the area, apply pressure. We're looking for 7 or 8 on the pain scale. Actually, another thing that will help is nutrients, proper nutrients. Okay, so a diet that causes high inflammation is going to lead to greater pain in your feet. Okay, so definitely talk to Kelly. Can go a little bit more in detail about that. I'm obviously not the dietitian here, but I did want to kind of hit on that a little bit. Some supplements that can help with that, specifically your feet: magnesium, vitamin B5, vitamin C to help the B5 absorption, as well as fish oil. Okay, again, I'm not going to go too much in depth to that. But something for you guys to know and to look into. Stretching your feet is actually going to help. How to stretch that? You want to get on a block, okay, and get your toes up on the block and push down. Okay, again, you're going to feel like you're stretching out your toes. What that is going to do is elongate all of this muscle here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of the balls. Now, what I want you guys to do is retest your flexibility. Reach down to your toes, see if any changes happen. Oh, yeah, big difference? Yep. Yeah, so typically people gain 3 to 4 inches on this. Pretty cool, right? Very cool. So you guys at home, try it out if you haven't. Worked here. So again, that's just proving that fascia. Okay, we've broken up, we've loosened that fascia in our feet. Okay, allowing us flexibility in our legs. We're all impressed. Okay, so last thing I want to talk to you guys about. A lot of, like I was talking about earlier, a lot of people recommend shoes. And the shoe industry is a huge market, and people pay a lot of money for fitted shoes. Now, when we were born and when we were first started, hundreds of years ago, there was no such thing as shoes. Okay, there was not anything such thing as shoes. Okay, we were made to walk barefoot, to go barefoot. Okay, and what has happened is with the shoes, they have insoles and supportive arches and all kinds of things that have actually made our foot muscles weak. Okay, so it's become a necessity for us to rely on these things. It's become a reliance thing. So you'll see a lot of people, some trainers, wearing new shoes, the newer Vibram shoes, with the toe type shoes. Okay, these are actually very good. Okay, these will actually strengthen the muscles in our feet and not cause us to rely on having fitted perfect shoes. Okay, now this may change in specific circumstances, but as a general population, if we were barefoot more often, we would be better off. Okay, those shoes are also a great alternative to being barefoot. They give you a little protection on your feet. Okay, one thing to note about these shoes, okay, or going barefoot, don't go from wearing shoes to going barefoot or wearing these shoes all the time. Okay, so just like your muscles working out, you wouldn't go from not working out at all to working out 20 times a week. That's the same kind of comparison. Okay, so we want to slowly work into these shoes to strengthen these muscles. You guys hop right into it. Your feet are going to be in a lot of pain. Okay, you're going to have super tight muscles, and may even cause these type of problems to increase if you guys jump into it too quickly. Cool. So any questions? Covered pretty good. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming, and I hope to see you guys next Sunday.